EA Sports. It's in the game.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad in pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Get your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, count it up. Ay, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Ay, she want it like me, cause her like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit on my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep a score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, 100 minute bag, that's a big number.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard. Line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Shut! 50 Gator.
Check right.
Man left.
3 down.
They start on the run. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Rotate. Smell.
Here's Jackson. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now it's Gore. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey, eat. Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Ball trot.
Throwing on 2nd down. Jackson has got Gore. It'll be a gain of 8 yards, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runs, running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards, tough, gritty ones. To me, that's like the version of a dirty pass. He knows he's going to get smacked, yet still delivers the football and picks up good yardage.
Set, hut, 10, Tuscan. Check, 55 to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball. Run.
10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you called it the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Now on 2nd down, this is Gore. Down to the 30 after a gain of 3. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they can get there.
Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I get the thought process, 3rd and short, give it to the fullback, let him bulldoze his way, but that means you're counting on your offensive line to win the line of scrimmage, aren't you?
Yeah, and there was just a mass of bodies there at the line. Looked like the defenders, the offensive guys, winds up losing yardage. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Ready. 64. Weak. Watch the run. You must run.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
Run, go!
Oh, man, that wasn't far from breaking in a big way into the secondary. Read option, quarterback kept it. And while he didn't get a first down, he did get a nice chunk of yardage. Only a nice tackle prevented it from maybe going all the way.
They'll run now on the gun. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
Line of scrimmage to 37 on 1st and 10. Jones. And some nifty running there. Ultimately, it doesn't get him a whole lot, but it does take him to the 45. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll try the right side with Jones. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be 3rd and about a foot or 2.
So many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, Hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
It'll be a loss of a yard. That's going to bring up the first down. And, boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
We got to get this stop here, D.
On first down, it's good. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down, Gore. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Nice hit, son.
A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert.
But
right now looking at 33. Ito Smith, his first carry. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. It's a pickup of 3, but it brings up what will be an interesting 4th and 1. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go, let's go. 53,
and he's going to have the first down yardage to the 35.
Go, run,
they only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
I don't care what he's listed in the program. Fullback, running back, tailback, it doesn't matter. He ran that play like a fullback. Just like the old days when we saw the fullback dive. How about him picking that one up?
They needed a yard on 4th down. That's what he's there for, right?
Exactly. Line him up, short yardage situation, and say, here it is, big man.
Here we go.
Go get it.
Here we go.
15 yards, first down, Atlanta.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Check tight end, check tight. Check tight. Hatchet, hatchet. Jam him, jam. JD Weapon.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Jackson. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new 7 downs.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the mess and bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lobo, rotate, spell, back 55.
They'll try and push it in with Gore. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons push further out in front. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead grows to 10-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their last time out went for it on 4th down. Turned into a favorable field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, have that confidence in you guys. Go pick it up there. Didn't happen. also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 11 yards and a Panther first down. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he'll give it.
We ain't giving up nothing today.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Yeah, baby.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
They don't want it. Keep playing on it.
It's Young. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Defensively, they rallied the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. On the cross, complete. That's back. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments. I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a run.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season as they are now on the board here in the first half. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. This will be fielded at the 8. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. That last drive, run, pass. Defense on the toes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Man, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to put a screen soon.
55, Mike.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7. Score. We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And taken at the 46. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position.
Set, hut, 50-10, touchdown. I got you.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd of the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. point after, up and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This will be taken very short. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the score influence what you do? Or, I guess, into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with.
Here we go.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Alert 3. Mike
Jackson.
Yo.
Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here.
You ain't got the key
They'll
to this
wind
one.
up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
Here we go. 15 Lonnie. Hey, pick your game up. Pick that. 8-3. 2-18. Cover.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. Eluding the pressure right. That was going to let... That's caught inside the 20. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
Let's go now. Six to Pittsburgh. Mike's 50. Here we go, D. Get off the field.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime.
This is our time, guys. This is our time.
Play action. Now Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And that's going to be a 2-score lead here. But I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here of the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This will be taken short. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Our first half update now from Philadelphia. And it's the Browns out to the early advantage. That'll be a game to monitor as we go along. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
You ain't got nothing. Watch safety creep. Creeping.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. And he will find his man on the outside. A gain of 6 there on first.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
I got him. Check 37. Great stone. Travel.
Now goal. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football.
Brings up 3rd down.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, the Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
This is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers. Or as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half.
Let's go, boys. Bring
And they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ballgame.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
I got you,
Show
boy.
them one thing, hit them with something else.
That's
And
it,
they're
baby.
able to get
We
this
gonna
one
work.
past the 30 down to the 25. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Here we go.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and
Let's go.
done.
Let's go.
The
Let's go.
Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point to make that defense stand up and stop him. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of
Your
scrimmage.
trip is here, baby. Your trip is
No gain on the play there. Second down.
Fight 51. Match box. Right. Big stop. Let's go. Get up.
On second down. It's Young.
Watch the ship.
And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
From the gun on third down, Jackson. Flushed out right. It's caught. Beckham. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. They come out here in the eye. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll try and run for it. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. So give him the first down, first and goal after it. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now starting to pull away a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL locker rooms are cookie cutter, that everyone's saying the exact same thing in every situation. But I do know that all 32 teams have an emphasis on starting fast. Game, the second half, no matter what, whether it's first 5 minutes, first 3, whatever, this was a big score to start the second half.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football.
On plays like this where the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is a quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. He'll get 15 there as he kept it himself, yet it will still lead to a 4th down.
Check 99. Check 99. Let it go.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the He's set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
That's our ball.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it.
He's checking.
Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run out of bounds.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design run. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
There you go.
A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Panthers use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point safely through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
At their own 33-yard line.
Set hut, define.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Oh,
And they
yeah,
had the
I'm
fumble
coming.
last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
Out there, we'll see if they can pick those things back up. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Charlie. 36.
Jackson from the shotgun. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, Falcons. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your...
And it'll be intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And he is out of bounds here on the return. Now after the touchdown, it's Bosher to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Let's go. Get excited. Let's go.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've really distanced themselves. They put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirrors. I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. 75 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
We ain't been kicked. Don't get nervous.
He'll go right near midfield at the 49. A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Here we go. 50-30 base. You ain't going no. 22, jet, Bubba. 22, put it right.
Now on second and 13. Jackson, nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I think we've seen this before.
That's what I'm talking about.
Someone's down 3 scores.
Baby.
That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
We got bad number 3 right now. 3 score game, third quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Checking things elsewhere, 3rd quarter now from U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. It takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. We got 3. Fellas. We got 3.
And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally down at the 9-yard line.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Big run there by Jones. 46 yards.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe he's starting to put a lot of time into the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Now handoff here to his running back. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. As his guys continue to pour it on. No problem there on the extra point. And that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This will be taken very short. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly need to avoid what happened in the last drive running the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. And that's how they have to treat this drive. Big time.
Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up.
Watch out.
On 3rd down, Jackson. And Smith. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. A first down carry for Smith. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. It didn't happen on that play.
Heavy rush, and down he goes.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Jackson now, throwing on 3rd and long. And it's Cup, he's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. This quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. Here's Gore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
We play to win.
12
Let's
yards is the pickup.
go.
Good for a first down for the Falcons. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Check. Ready.
Goal.
Check.
Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35.
That's it, baby.
A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
He can't hang. He's not
And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Yeah, baby.
This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher third down looming.
Here we go.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Atlanta.
On the double. Got 55. 80 weapon. Let it go.
Play action. It's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And he's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
It's afternoon to forget, absolutely. Boy, the run on first down, a disaster as he's tackled well behind the line of scrimmage. So a loss of 5, and it'll be second down.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. One of the reasons that this team is on this win streak, big runs like that.
When you see runs like that broken off, you know this is a team that's confident running the football. A big reason why this streak has occurred, they've come together, had a plan, and stuck to it. When you get big-time runs like that, makes it easier to stay with it, doesn't it?
11 yards and a Panther first down.
Blue Dan.
First down.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Here we go.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Carolina, they climb back to 500 now at 3 up and 3 down. And they'll have another road date next week with the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, it was a good first month, but they'll fall to 4-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to KC to take on the Chiefs. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
You already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills.